Hello, Aries friends. Hello. Who's ready for some fire tonight? Who's ready for some fire? I am. Oh, look. Page of Wands as I say that. Hello, friends. Welcome to your Aries My Taropist session. My name is Jess. I am the owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Yes, the hat is back, y'all. The hat is back. I am. The hat is back again. Hey, Chris. Hey, Mermaid Mia. Snaps for Mod Squad. So glad you all are here. We're going to knock out some fire sign My Taropist sessions tonight. So first up is Aries, then we're going to do Leo, then we're going to do Sagittarius. Friends, we're going to knock them all out. So, hey, Miss P, girl, welcome. Hey, Missy, welcome. Okay, so once I get us shuffled and going, I'm probably not going to pay as much attention to the chat for all the folks who watch these back. Just to be respectful to you, repeat viewers. But hey, Olanda, hey, friends. But I do want to make a couple announcements at the top of this reading. So I want you guys, hey, Sandra. So if you guys were at 5 Free Fridays, first of all, okay, if you're at 5 Free Fridays, and you can skip ahead if you're watching this back, it's okay. Unless you were at 5 Free Fridays, listen up, please. I had giveaways. We gave away lots of fun things like this hat and like and this mug, which has some tea with lemon in it, as you can see. Tasty. We gave away a 3-card reading. We gave away My Taropist t-shirt, right? And nobody has claimed their prize yet. From last week's giveaway from this last Friday. So if you were there, please go back to that video. It's on my page. It's on My Taropist page. Go back to the video. I have a pinned comment at the top with a list of the winners, okay? For the question on Friday, can someone send a question for someone else, or does it have to be personal? If it's for the live, Chris, it needs to be for the person that's there. Yeah, I don't do readings for other people unless that other person consents and like they know that they're getting a reading and all that good stuff. And then also it enables me to connect with their energy. So I just don't want to violate someone else's free will like that. So it's gotta be for themselves. Unless it's like, you know, you versus them type of question, like they're asking about their person. If it's someone, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Chris? If it's a giveaway that they won and they want to give that gift to somebody else of a reading, they can do that. If that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. But anyways, y'all, go back and check out last Friday's 5 Free Fridays if you were there and you had your name in the bag, and see if you did win, because I know some people won prizes who left the live earlier. So, all right, guys. All right, Aries. Back to y'all, Aries. All right, so Aries, I am shuffling your energy into this deck. This is for Aries. Everyone with Aries placements in their chart. Okay. Thanks, y'all, for being here. Aries, Aries. So if you take a look into my eyes, Aries, on whatever device or screen you are watching from, for this energy, connect and take a deep breath with me. Ready, and thank you, friends. I'm going to split the deck towards you. All right. Ooh, you got the 4 of Pentacles as your overall energy. So maybe working on some stability, maybe stability, emotional stability. For some of you, got the 2 of Cups underneath that. Let's see what's going on. Or maybe you're holding something back. I don't know. Holding on to something. Let's see. All right. So if you don't know what My Taropist session is, it's my signature spread. It was inspired by dialectical behavioral therapy, friends. And so we were going to take a look at your mental energy, your interpersonal relationships. And now I started adding on, Auntie Karen. Hey, friend. Welcome. I started adding on love as well. So for all you folks who like a love reading, we'll check into love if it didn't come up in your general interpersonal, right? Because interpersonal can be any relationship that you have. And then we'll take a look at what's bothering or distressing you, if anything. And then we will take a look at your emotional energy. And then at the end, we might get some advice or see what the predictive outcome. It really all depends on how it goes and how it flows, friends. So let's get into it. Aries, without further ado. All right, friends. Aries, what is going on in the mental energy of my Aries people? What is going on in the mental energy of my Aries people? I hope you guys enjoyed your season. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you guys, yeah, you're definitely working on some kind of stability in this season. It feels like Aries. You got the Seven of Wands, you got the Six of Pentacles, and you got the Eight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Five of Cups. Well, first of all, out of the gate, two different messages here. Some of you could be missing somebody in this season, especially like if it was a family member, a relative. For some of you, it's even like missing childhood home. I feel like for some, or just like the innocence maybe of your childhood. um Maybe it's some friends that you may be missing, you may be in separation from, or people that maybe you are in separation from in general that you care a lot about and have a lot of love for. It could be a soulmate for some of you, but it feels more like friends or family, or friends that are family, and that kind of energy, or something from your past, your childhood, kind of feeling a little bit nostalgic in this season. Again, it could be some, for some of you, it could be due to the fact that you may just be kind of going through a period of feeling a little bit down and out right now, or the sense of loss or longing that's kind of you know covering you a little bit right now. It's gonna kind of got you up in your heads, maybe thinking a lot about times when you were happier, when you felt good, when life was easier, maybe for some of you, because I'm seeing in your mental energy with these energies, you could be very busy with work or focused on especially if it's like trying to establish your place. And I don't know why this is what I'm feeling, but trying to kind of make a place for yourself or establish yourself, for some of you guys, trying to get something that's fair or due you or justice. And when it comes to like work situation, or like, you know what I mean? For some of you, you could be um giving a lot to whatever it is that you do for work. Because maybe for some of you, I feel like it may be a issue where you feel like you have to struggle to keep your place or to find your place. For some of you, it's like to keep your place or to keep, does this make sense? To kind of, what's the word? There's something specific that I'm trying to get out here. It's like fighting to kind of have your ground, or to have balance when it comes to your job or your work situation, or kind of fighting to kind of like, so for example, it's like you may be in a situation in what you do for work, career, finances, where it's like there's competition or something, and you're just trying to get your piece of the pie. Does that make sense? You're kind of trying to keep your place. So for example, if you feel like you've had to work really hard and fight to get where you are and establish yourself, it's sort of this energy that I'm feeling with this, okay? With these energies, where it's like you're having to like really kind of continue to maintain that level, or to maintain what you've established for yourself, right? To make sure that you kind of are the cream that rises to the top, right? That people know, like, it's not an ego thing. It's just kind of like you've worked hard, I feel like, to get to where you're at. And it's like maintaining that, right? Maintaining it and letting folks know under no uncertain terms, like, y'all, I had to fight to get here, right? And I'm not down there with y'all. I'm up here now. You know what I mean? And kind of trying to have that sense of fairness or equality, like when it comes to what you do for work, and again, it's not an ego thing. It's like, I feel like you guys have worked really, really hard to get to where you're at. And so this is your mental energy as well, right, friends? So I feel like there's this energy of you also trying to, in whatever it is that, for some of you guys, you may be fighting, having this mental battle within yourselves, right? Within your mind. Again, the battlefield's in the mind, friends, right? Of where you're kind of trying to keep the balance and keep the stability within your own mental space, right? You're trying to really focus your energies in a particular direction and stay balanced in the process, right? So there's that. And so I feel like for some of you guys, it just kind of feels a little bit of this vibe of like, when you're kind of in that space, it's like you're adulting quite a lot, Aries. Do you know what I'm saying? You're in a very adulting mental space. And so when you're in that space, and when things feel kind of like a bit of a struggle or a strain, or like you're having to put so much energy and attention, I'm hearing like attention to detail, I don't know, attention to something very specific, right? It's like, when you're doing that, it's kind of like there's this feeling of like, God, I miss those like early, I miss the days of like being a kid and just like being outside playing with my friends and going to school, and mom and dad, like, making sure that I was fed and taken care of, and like the house was clean and the clothes were washed and the dishes were done. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for God's sakes, it's sort of this energy of like, man, those were the days. Those were the days, right? Those were the days when I could just like, I miss just having fun and life being fun and easy breezy. And I feel like it's just like there's a lot of this mental energy around that. Yeah, for some of you guys, I feel like you haven't just had fun in a minute. You're missing being a kid. Like, this is the sun card, y'all. It's different in here. It's not a baby. It's not a baby in this deck, but it's that same energy, right? Like, yeah, 10 of cups. Like, you guys are, I feel like, very much missing, like, the simple days of being young and having fun. And even if it's not your childhood, although for some of you I feel like it is kind of that, it's just this energy of being able to play, of having a lighter load, of just being able to go out with your friends and just have fun. And so, hey, nonsense, hey, friend, welcome. So it's kind of like that. It's what I feel like. Some of you guys might just be like, man, I wish I just, all I had to do was like, the hardest I had to work was making sure my homework was done, making sure I studied for that test. Or even, I feel like some of you guys are going way, way back, like before you even had to take tests. You know what I'm saying? I miss when all I had to worry about was learning my ABCs, watching Sesame Street, eating popsicles. I don't know. So, anyways, what's going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Aries people? What's going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Aries people? I don't know. Some of you guys played video games, or you like to watch cartoons. I'm feeling like seeing kids like eating their cereal on Saturday morning, watching cartoons. Like, maybe that was you, friend. And you're like, geez, fuck, I wish I could do that. Just eat myself some Fruit Loops, or what is it? The cereal I'm getting in my mind right now. I didn't know, I was not allowed to eat these fun cereals, by the way. What's the Lucky Charms with like the marshmallows or whatever, a little cereal they had with the marshmallows and and the little characters on the box. You just want that. You want that. It's a soggy cereal. Soggy cereal was like the only, you only cried tears over soggy cereal. But then it wasn't so bad, right? Because then you got to drink the milk and it was all, multicolored and flavored like candy and sugar. Again, I didn't get to enjoy that. My parents are like health nuts, so but you did, some of you Aries that I'm talking to, okay? Okay. Hey, Zimmy. Ooh, interpersonal, 4 of Cups. What's that about? Ooh, Queen of Swords. Woo, woo. Oh, Aries. Hold on. Let's see if Zimmy wants to come up here. You want to come up, friend? Yeah? Okay, say hi to the Aries people. Okay. All right. So I feel like some of you guys. So you got 4 of Cups, right? And then you got the Queen of Swords underneath that. You got 6 of Wands. You got the Tower. You got the Queen of Cups. You got the Star underneath that, 9 of Cups. So I feel like this, Aries, I feel like some of the Aries that I'm speaking to Sorry, already feels a bit like a love message, but we'll still pull that for you separately. But some of you guys, as a second story too, in case you don't resonate with this one. Oh, that was Zimmy Mermaid Mia's Zimmy. Mr. Bojangles is the black and white one. I don't know where he's at. He might show up later. So Four Cups, Queen One. So I feel like some of you guys you're in this energy, I feel like, of where you're being very guarded and protective of your heart and very discerning about who you open up to. I feel like some of you guys are just very closed off in general, like just closed off when it comes to anything with regard to love. If it's not about love, it could just be you might be just closed off in general to folks. I think some of you guys have maybe quickly Inspector Gadget. Do some of you guys used to watch Inspector Gadget as children? Are you that old? Like me. Because I have the old children, trust me. Anyways, shut up, Jessica. So, all right, I feel like some of you guys maybe went against your better judgment in the past when it came to relationships. So even though your mind, even though you were kind of telling yourself, oh, it's too quick, like don't jump in so soon. I think some of you guys did, and consequently maybe got your heart broken. For some of you guys, you may have dealt with like long distance love, and that's been an issue for you guys. Like too many people at distance are in and out, or communication's been hot and cold. For some of you guys, I feel like you've been in situations where for some of you, I think you overanalyze or intellectualize your connections and commitments to the point where it makes it very difficult for you to like really decide when it's safe or okay for you to commit to someone or open up emotionally. Some of you, I just know I'm not getting a lot of water with you guys. I feel like it's a little difficult for you guys to open up. For some of you, it's because you put your own personal pursuits or goals or ambitions or dreams or desires ahead of relationships. Consequently, I feel like you just kind of haven't been, for some of you guys, you just don't have a lot of interpersonal relationships in general because you've been so much more focused on your own wishes, dreams, hopes, and desires, or where you're headed and your personal goals, right? Where you want to go, what you want to manifest into your life. And so for some of you, I feel like for some of you, I'm feeling like you felt like you've had to sacrifice love or sacrifice relationships for your own personal gain, for like where it is that you want to head. So you've kind of had to force yourselves into Queen of Swords mode, right? And Four of Cups, where you're just not like, I'm not, I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. You know, not about that love shit because it just ends in disaster. For some of you guys, you have this idea that good things come to an end, right? Particularly when it comes to your relationships. We're talking about your interpersonal relationships. Maybe you've had bad experiences, and this could be with anyone. It doesn't have to be romantic, right? This is general interpersonal. So it could be like, you've been burned by family members, you've been burned by friends, maybe jobs you've lost or coworkers who've turned their back on you, or you've had to deal with maybe some petty bullshit drama in the past, maybe a lot of the gossipy type of individuals around your space, or people that didn't, oops, sorry, I don't know if something happened there, in mind. So it's sort of like you told yourself these stories. The story you are telling yourself, for the areas that are resonating with this, is, you know when I allow myself to be emotionally invested in other people, it always ends terribly. So I'd rather just focus on my own personal goals and ambitions and say, fuck love or fuck relationships or fuck whatever emotions, right? Because you have told yourself the story that good things come to an end. So if you put yourself first and you stay up here instead of here, that's going to somehow serve you well. But is it? Because I don't know, friend. I feel like you're missing out on some fun. But let's see. Give me love for Aries. Give me love. The feezy's going on with you, Aries. Goodness, friends. Three of Swords. Friends, you really are telling yourself this story that good things come to an end, aren't you? Telling yourself that story. You know that comes from like some kind of childhood trauma, right? So I'm gonna say, because this is quick and we're not going deep, but if this was a personal My Taropist session, we go a little deeper into what that childhood trauma is and how we can go about telling our inner child different stories. Because I want y'all to be happy. I don't want y'all to be in this energy, friends. Okay, my Aries people. It doesn't have to be like that, you guys. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Yeah. You guys are not trusting. You're very distrusting. You're very, very distrusting. 7 of Swords, Page of Swords, 2 of Swords. You're very, very distrusting. And then 9 of Swords right after that. You guys are in heavy sword energy right now, Aries. Like, I'm getting a lot of air energy for y'all as a fire sign. Fire. You guys are in this lots of mental energy. What's going on, friends? What's going on? I feel like, but what I see is hope on the other end of this, because after that 9 of Swords, we do have the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. So again, I feel there's definitely an element. Here comes Mr. Bojangles for y'all who wanted him to come through. Um, there he is. There he is. So yeah, I feel like although there's a strong element of distrust, which has put you really on guard because you all been hurt, and it's not coming from nowhere, okay, friends? It's not coming from nowhere, but it is there. And I feel like though what you're trying to do, Mr. Bo, he's doing that thing where he's laying on the cards again. I feel like what you are trying to do is to trust and be guided and led more by your intuition. And so I like to see that for you guys. You could be dealing with, well, this is your energy, Aries. I feel like some of you, to be honest, what I feel is that some of you, Aries, feel like the only person that you can really trust is yourselves. And that's what I feel like. I feel like you kind of feel like the only person I can trust is myself. Some of you guys might deal with like anxiety. Maybe some of you guys have like social anxiety too for this 9 of Swords to come up in your interpersonal. So maybe it's hard for you to kind of put yourselves out there because again, the distrust, the hurt from the past, but then also some of you might deal with a bit of like the social anxiety too, which makes it difficult for you to open up as well, right? And so consequently, it's sort of like, well, the only one I can trust with myself. So I'm gonna go have a relationship with me, myself, and I. Just me, myself, and I. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get more on this 3 of Swords. Or you know what? Is there anything else? Oh, your daughter's an Aries moon in Enchanted Cottage. Karen. Interesting. Okay. What is any new love coming towards Aries? I really wish this was a personal, because trust me, we go all kinds of deeper into this and try to give you some good advice, and I'll give you some advice. I might give you general advice and love advice. So you could have somebody new coming from a distance, 3 of Wands, but again, this could also be about you focusing again more on your personal goals and ambitions, and I kind of see that too. But I also see potentially someone may be at a distance from you. It could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Saggy. It could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there could be someone who's at a distance from you. Maybe you guys are not in communication right now. This could be a new person, but not necessarily. If there is somebody that you have some kind of conflict with, or you have felt like, I don't know if that person is really worth my time, and you've kind of been indecisive about this person, or they have with you, especially with any of the signs I called, right? I feel like this person could maybe be coming back around towards you, and you may find yourself in a situation where you are having to make a decision if you want to give them your time. Again, is it worth it? Tell me more about this 3 of Wands for a new person coming. Yes, they could have those placements nonsense for sure. Tell me more. Yeah, this is a feeling like retrograde-ish energy. It could be new because I'm asking for new, but I got the 3 of cups and I got the 8 of swords. So this is somebody that you might have them already on your mind and you may not be speaking to them at this time, but there's a possibility here for you reuniting, particularly if this person is at a distance. Somebody is currently, I feel like, thinking about having some kind of a new beginning with you. And transforming the situation. Yeah, it feels like someone you may have already had an ending with, okay? But so this is feeling, I mean, come on, we're going to start getting heavy retrograde messages because we're in the shadow right now and the retrograde starts on May 10th. So buckle up for past people. It just is what it is, friends. It just is what it is. It could be a Virgo, could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio as well, but it does feel like there's somebody that you could currently be in separation from. They may be at a distance from you, but somebody is thinking a lot about maybe starting this over because I feel like there's still feelings there, right? And maybe reuniting with you. If it's not love, it could be a friend with the 3 of cups there, but yeah, there's something yeah, it feels like someone wants to come back around, friends. I'm just going to say it. Coming out of the dark with you after the ending of a cycle. So that's for some of you guys. It won't be for everybody. Let's see what's bothering or distressing you guys. What's bothering or distressing my Aries people? Hey, Miss FIFO. I don't think I have seen you before. Yeah, it feels heavy like somebody is already contemplating this come back around, whether that's you or them. They're already thinking about it. It's sort of that absence makes the heart grow fonder energy, to be honest with you guys. But don't put on those rose-colored glasses for just any old buddy, friends. Actually, don't keep them on too long for at all. Like, I want you guys to be more open and trusting, like we saw. Let's say maybe something some of y'all been struggling with. But at the same time, I don't want you guys to like. If there was a reason that it ended, a good reason it ended. I mean, with the death card, there's something transforming. Maybe this person is transformed, especially if there's been time and distance between you. But you know, y'all see what's good when and if it happens for you. Okay, just to be discerning, but also be open. Okay. Anyways, what is bothering or distressing my Aries peoples? What is bothering or distressing you guys? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. And we've seen these before too, most of them. Yeah, so a couple things. This kind of piggybacks on a couple of the messages we've already had. Someone's really anxious about making a decision right now, it feels like, okay? Making a decision maybe to open up. Um Someone may be feeling a little bit not confident in this season, Aries. Some of you guys might not be feeling like your full selves. You might not be feeling super confident. You're kind of in your head about something, friends. You're kind of over analyzing, overthinking something to the point of, where it's causing you some anxiety, maybe some sleepless nights. Maybe some of you are dealing with some insomnia in the season because maybe you got a lot of thoughts going on or decisions to be made right now. So I feel like some of you guys are way kind of in your heads. Obviously, we've been getting a lot of sword energy, but some of you guys, this is yeah, I feel like I just don't know, Aries. I feel this kind of weird like insecurity. It's not for all of you, but I feel like some of you guys are dealing with some insecurity and anxiety in this season. It's the energy that is most prevalent that I'm picking up and feeling inside myself as I'm reading your cards, friends. And I don't know why that is, why you're feeling this way. It makes me bummed out, to be honest. I think a lot of it, if I'm going to be real with you, is the over analyzing, is the stories you're telling yourself, the stories that you're allowing to play in your mind's eye and you're watching them in your mind all day, every day, or all night for some of y'all, okay? Keeping you up at night telling those stupid ass stories to yourself. Like, I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not handsome enough. I need to lose weight. I need to get a haircut. I need to get new clothes. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but it's like, I feel like you guys are in this energy of, I'm not ready for the hot girl, hot boy summer. Yeah, I'm not ready for it. I'm not feeling my full Aries, you know, power. And I feel like you're doubting yourselves right now. You're not really telling yourselves the right stories, I feel like, friends. That's what's going on for some of you. For some of you, it's like you're allowing an old version of yourself to kind of creep on in, and infect your mind here. But for others of you, there is a strong sense of nostalgia going on. For some of you, again, missing childhood, missing family, you know, um, in this season, missing the past. Maybe for some of you guys, like being around your family makes you feel more in your full Aries strength, and you can't do that in this season. There's a separation there for some of you. For some of you, it is thinking a lot about a past person that maybe you had a relationship with. Ten of Pentacles, Judgment, Hanged Man, and you're kind of, again, maybe contemplating, should I reach out to this person? Should I come back around to them? It's a lot of different things going on, but I feel like it all again goes back to whatever the stories are that are going on in your mind for some of you guys. So I do feel like this is a good time for you to really work on the stories that you're telling yourself, right? And not to overthink decisions. I feel like also for some of you guys, if you're too open in your head about decisions that you're having to make, or moves you're trying to make towards your future, what things that you need to let go and release in this season, whatever that is that you need to let go and release, it's like this is a good time for you, whomever I'm speaking to, Aries, to learn again to like really be guided and led by your intuition more so than here, right? So, for some of you, you could be concerned or thinking about a family member, relative, especially maybe like a mother figure. Maybe some of you guys are thinking about getting a pet for some. I don't know. This is all kinds of things coming out. Why would that stress you out though? Why would that bother to stress you? I don't know. Maybe you don't feel like you're ready for one or you have the right kind of place or home for them. I don't know. Or time for them. I don't know. Cat, dog, bird. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. I feel like, yeah, friends, this is really like you needing to um change the stories you're telling yourself. I feel like maybe that's the name of this reading. Um what is going on in the emotional energy of my Aries people? And then we'll get you like, yeah, pets are the best, man. Ooh. Okay. So okay, so then maybe I'm gonna get you some advice. I feel like what we're gonna do at the end, we'll get you general advice and we'll get you love advice. Okay, so this is good. Well, your emotional energy is feeling better. Okay, so you got the Hermit in reverse. And you got the Sun and the Ten of Cups. So, and then you got the Death card underneath that, Ten of Swords. So, I feel like at least in your emotional energy and the Moon underneath that, exactly. In your emotional energy, some of y'all are doing some shadow work flat out. So, that's good. So, maybe y'all are already trying to change the stories that you're telling yourselves and or heal that inner child wound or trauma that some of you guys are maybe carrying. It's not for everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest. It's a general, friends. Okay, love you. But I do feel like some of you guys are finally starting to come out of your shell and open up in this season. And I love to see it because you are changing and transforming those old past hurts and pains. So some of you guys are contemplating kind of opening yourselves up, maybe getting out there and allowing people to see the real you, friends. See the real you. I love that because I feel like some of you guys have done some inner work, like I said, to transform and heal some of those old wounds and fears that some of you have from the past, fears of really opening up and allowing yourself to really express yourself and speak your truth, right? Yeah, friends. I feel like emotionally things are turning and changing for the better. So that's really good. I love to see that. For some of you, you definitely, I don't know, you got Virgo in your chart. It would make a lot of sense with some of this like self-flagellating that I'm seeing. Leo, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Leo, Virgo. Yeah. Pisces, maybe. Aries, Leo, Saggy. Fixed sign energy here too. So I feel like you guys, for some of you, maybe you are, I don't know why, because there's no travel cards per se, but maybe you are getting ready to go see family or loved ones or people that do like fill your cup, and that will emotionally help you to kind of recharge in this season and feel, you know, a lot better and lighter and happier. You know, giving you like a renewed sense of optimism and hope, maybe. But I feel like a lot of this is you making the decision to do some inner work to heal some old wounds that you've been carrying, and finally like transmuting that energy. And so I like to see that, you guys. I think this is good. Some of you guys, again, did I say this already? Not being so introverted going forward into this new season, right? As we start to enter into a new month. All right, let's see. What's some general advice for Aries? Some general advice for Aries. You want a cat, but you lost 2 in the past. Finally ready, but you don't think partner. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, Mermaid Mia. Yeah. It's hard if you don't know if your landlord will allow it. Some will if you pay like you know, pet rent or pet deposit or something like that. It's possible to try to negotiate it, you know. There goes Bo again. Hi, Bo. Bye, Bo. All right, let's see. What's some general advice for Aries? What's some general advice for Aries? Thanks, y'all, for being here. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up, friends. Thank you. I know every building should allow pets. Sucks. I know why I get why they don't, but also, you know. All right. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, you guys. All right. General advice. Oh, yes. What did I say, friends? Queen of Cups. It's time for you guys to start being more emotionally available, my buddies, my Aries buddies, my Aries buds. Time to heal your heart space here. The excuse me, the star underneath that. Okay, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius energy there. 9 of Cups underneath that. I feel like you guys are kind of sabotaging in a way your own, like, I know you guys are going after your goals and dreams, but I feel like you're not doing your heart justice in this season. You're not doing what's necessarily right by your emotional space by allowing yourselves to be so closed off, you know, and not open, and allowing people in a little bit. Now be discerning, obviously, but that'll come with healing. With healing, you'll really learn, you know, how to be discerning, how to set proper boundaries when it comes to your interpersonal relationships, right? That's part of that healing journey, friends. And so it's just starting to do that work so that slowly but surely, you know, you can find some happiness and emotional happiness, a new beginning, and allowing yourselves to be a little more open and a little bit more vulnerable and wear your hearts a little bit more on your sleeves, friends. No, you know, have a rash guard on that, you know. Maybe you need a rash guard for a sleeve or something. That's all right. Just don't be here, you know. That's all. And you know, we want to move you from here to here. You feel me, friends? Okay. So yeah, let's get some love advice. That was kind of a bit of both, but in general, let's get some love advice for my Aries people. Yeah, no more swords. No more swords. Let's put the swords away for now, friends. All right. You're fire. You're fire. What you doing with all those swords? Oh my. All right, let's get some love advice for Aries. Love advice. Oh, thanks, Patty. This is the Line Strider Tarot deck by Siolo Thompson. Oh, Temperance. Okay. I don't know why. Not the energy, but for whatever weird ass reason. The song, baby, take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. That's not the energy that I'm seeing, but I'm just saying. I don't know why. I don't know. If you got a Sagittarius coming your way, friends, that would be fun. Oh, an Aries and a Saggy. Is that a good match, y'all? Tell me in the chat. I kind of dig it. I'll dig it. I can dig it. All right. But anyways, in love, baby, I feel like what's going on is you guys, well, that's interesting. I feel like you guys are starting to, you could have somebody, like I said before, there could be somebody at a distance coming back around towards y'all, wanting to have victory here and try to rebuild with you. Okay. But I don't know if you're going to take it. If it happens, Aries, I think you might be walking away 8 of Cups. If not that, this could be an opportunity for you guys to leave the past in the past and heal and allow yourselves to like kind of regain some sort of emotional balance and this connection and healing to occur, right? I feel like this is also about you again speaking to you, transmuting those the pains of the past and allowing yourself to heal and get some balance and stability between like your heart and grounding yourself emotionally here so that you're not allowing yourself to wallow, I guess, in whatever it is that you've lost, grounding yourselves emotionally, getting some stability here, again, rebuilding. But I feel like so it may not be all bad, because look at this. There's separation between you and somebody, Empress, and then the Five of Pentacles in between the Empress and the Emperor. So there was a connection here that it was the divine masculine, divine feminine, but there was either somebody left the other, it feels like, or there was some kind of a loss or walking away from this connection. And again, I feel like somebody wants to come forward and try to rebuild this connection. So I can't tell, friend, if it's like you're going to walk away and choose no and leave the past in the past ultimately, or if this is spirit saying like leave whatever the heartache and whatever was sad about this connection or didn't work about it, leave that in the past and allow this connection to heal and kind of regain some kind of balance and harmony here and stability between the two, because this is a divine, it's divine pairing. Yeah, I swear, I feel like there's an opportunity here for you to have a new beginning with somebody, if also, again, someone from the past, if though, I feel like this is also speaking to somebody needing to open up emotionally in order to really make this happen. King of Cups, Page of Wands, someone to finally express themselves and you guys to get on the same page. Because I feel like if this is a past person, I feel like you guys were not on the same page in the past. You guys weren't working together as a team. There was a lack of that partnership that needed to be established for this connection to really last or to work. And so it's kind of like if you guys can get on the same page and heal whatever happened and leave the past, let the past be in the past, bygones be bygones, truly, maybe there's a chance here. So whether that was you that didn't open up emotionally or your person. All right, tell me more about this Temperance. Yeah, dude. Listen, somebody hasn't let this go. 4 of Pentacles, and then I got 2 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So, and Page of Swords underneath that. Somebody is still thinking about this. Someone hasn't let it go. Someone's really considering a comeback around because someone is still holding on to this connection. Because I'm telling you, with the Emperor and the Empress there, and now the 2 of Cups, it does feel like it was sort of like a divine counter, a divine, like a soulmate connection. Like it was your divine counterpart, but you guys were not on the same page. The connection wasn't balanced in some way. And so, but somebody hasn't released it and let go. They may already be thinking about coming back around or watching you or whatever, and trying to rebuild this, or you them. So I feel like, again, if you can let the past be in the past, and now it's like sometimes it's a timing issue for real though. Sometimes it's a timing issue. And so I think if you guys now can rewrite your story, if you're on the same page now, where maybe it was like this and now you guys have because of time and healing, um, you know, anything is possible, friends. But again, follow your intuition. You know your story better than I do, friend. But I love you, Aries. I love you guys. Thank you so much. We are going to skippity doo-dah on over to Leo. I just have to set it up. Leo and then Saji. We're going to knock them all out tonight. So you can follow me on over there in a few. Or if this is where I leave you, thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Thank you to Auntie Karen from Enchanted Cottage for coming on through. Thank you, Chris, Mod Squad in the house. Hi, Patty. Thanks, friend. Hey, Nonsense. Thanks for showing up. Thanks, Missy, for showing up. Oh, wow, Missy. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, friend, for sharing your story. Mermaid Mia, everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys, all the new ones, all the old ones, sending you guys so much love. I'll have to watch the chat back and see what y'all were saying. I love you guys. Cheers to you. And like I always say, don't forget to book a session with a real therapist and or doing whatever kind of therapy works for you, friends. Okay. Until next month, Aries. Oh, but don't forget to join us on Thursday for all signs. Every week we do an all signs reading here on the channel, and that's for all the signs, including you, Aries. So come on through and get your reading on Thursdays. And then Friday we do 5 free Fridays, which is our subscribers only party. So make sure you subscribe so that you can join in the fun there. We do 5 free 1 question reading giveaway by random draw. So you want to do that. And then also $5 minimum donation cash app or PayPal donation questions. So 1 question readings. So make sure you come on back, friends. Come on back now, you hear? Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, set it to all so that you know every time we go live with a new reading on this channel. Don't forget to watch the videos for all your placements. Maybe you got a Leo and Saji. We're going to do those next. All right, cheers. See you guys in a few. Sending you all so much love. Bye. Cheers.